Well, Solstice activated a lot. Absolutely pooped. Did a big drumming ceremony and got a lot of air in the body. But aside from that tangent, the main reason I'm coming on and that's what's coming through is like I need to remember the track as well because it was sparked by a song. But we've all got demons. If people think they don't have demons, that's just that's deluded. Even though people think I'm deluded, that's deluded. So when we work in the knowledge that of light and dark and shadow aspects and light aspects and blending and balancing, how we can maintain spiritual health and equilibrium and live in a healthier, more balanced space for ourselves if we desire. Some people don't give a shit, and that's okay. I don't know how they're going to move through the current energies because they're very intense, and so if we are not looking at our mind, body and soul connection, things that we consume, our daily habits, I can't see where those timelines are going because I'm only focusing on my own and working with the light, essentially acknowledging the dark and the shadow side, but working primarily with the light. Not negating the darkness because that is where I have got a lot of protection and power and have worked, but I've done my shadow work, so it's not like it's done forever, it's just cycles repeating, and on 4/4, and it's it will, I believe they'll come back differently now with the energies like bringing us to a place with like new timelines, and so I think these timelines are I'm integrating new energies, so I don't really know what I'm saying at the minute, but anyway, these new timelines, I think they're a little bit more ruthless. I don't really think they've got time for much bullshit. So if I can't remember the track now, I'll put it in the description because there's something about we've all got our demons. And at the minute, what is kind of a beautiful aspect of when we look at the darkness and we integrate those shadows is that we no longer fear our darkness, and the demons do not lead, i.e. addictive behaviour. That could be physical things we consume or behaviours or habits or whatever. The demons do not dominate. We acknowledge them as part of the energy right now. Like the light's one, but it doesn't banish all darkness. We are eternally protected. And if people are talking about this 5D consciousness, like I don't really know where they're living if they don't experience any kind of shadow or darkness or challenge, but I'm working with what I've got at the minute, and I can see things lurking, but I just tell them to fuck off, stay over there. I don't rise in the ways that they may have done in my earlier years. They are there, so I think we can invite things in without knowing, with our words and with the behaviours and with things that we say to ourselves and to those around us and our belief systems. So I think it's just a time to be really mindful about what we're continuing to say to ourselves, what we're allowing, because I know that I don't want to live a life where demons dominate me. Like, I've got a handle of my shit, and I'm full joying the balance between the light and dark in myself. I'm full joying the observations and the power, I believe, that comes from balancing sun energy, solar energy, moon energy, masculine, feminine, and leading with peace through the chaos. Like, we can't eliminate chaos in the times we live in right now, and so if people think that that's just gonna all disappear and we live in New Earth, again, I don't know where these people are living, and obviously I have a lot of love and respect for people that have dipped out of Babylon and creating their own ways, because that's all part of the collective consciousness and healing. But those of us that haven't hopped to our desired destinations right now, that will come when it comes, but we do not negate the here and now. And so right here, right now, in my present location, I'm connecting a lot with the land. I've got a lot of things to just reflect on, and if we want the messages, oh god, I look like a scarecrow. It's been intense today. If we want the messages to come through from higher self, then we need to be harmonizing the shadow aspect, because and allowing the inner child to sort of lead as well, because the darkness banishes all of that sort of innocent, naive play, and I think that is part of a very, very, very high vibration. And right now, being sort of around children and seeing and hearing things that they discuss is quite magical and beautiful, and you know, watching conscious parenting and not saying don't cry, don't do this, don't do it's nice to just allow, especially because these small people right now, if I'm feeling the energies right now in the ways that I'm doing, then I now understand, you know, where I'm currently at, there's a little baby screaming, and they're moving through solstice and the full moon just like we are, and they don't have words to communicate their feelings, it's just crying. And so we can't really say like don't do this, don't do that, because there's an expression there, and the more that we try to dim and minimize that, more that being internalizes their self-expression. So anyway, slightly tangented, but there's a message there that needs to be said. 717. Playtime.